All right, I have 4 minutes before the bell rings and my next class comes in, and I wanted to talk you through my thought process on this one. I'm holding the phone in my hand, so if it's bad, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Okay, so this first one here, I see that this is a parabola and it has been moved. The vertex is now at -2, -6. So if I'm writing the equation of that, I have y is equal to a times x minus h squared plus k. That's the vertex form. So I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, y is equal to a times x. Well, I moved it to the left too, so that becomes a +2 right here. And then, excuse me, -6. And then I'm going to pick another point. So I have two other choices. I can plug in this or I can plug in that to solve for the a value. So when y is equal to -4, x is equal to 0. So I'm going to solve for a. So I have -4, is equal to, this is 4, so 4a minus 6. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides, which gives me 2 is equal to 4a. Therefore, divided by 4, I have that a is equal to 1/2. Okay, so this piece of the equation, or this piece of the piecewise, that piece of the function, would have the equation y is equal to 1/2, x plus 2 squared minus 6. Okay, we're going to set the restrictions in just a second, but I'm going to cruise on to the next one, and I'm running out of time because that bell's going to ring. So on this one, I notice that I have a slope of, I went rise 1, 2 over 1, 2, 3. So my slope is rise over 1 is 2/3 x. My y-intercept was -4. So there's the graph of that one. This looks a whole lot like a cube root, or not, I lied to you, a square root function that has been shifted over 4 and up 2. So I have x is equal to, I am all sorts of wrong. I have y is equal to a times the square root of, I moved it to the right 4 and then up 2. I'm going to plug in another point. Let's use the smaller values. So this becomes y is equal to a times the square root of, I needed to plug in a y value. 3 is equal to a times 5 minus 4 plus 2. So this is 1, square root of 1 is 1, so 3 is equal to 1a plus 2, subtract 2, a is just equal to 1. Okay, so I don't need to do any sort of stretch. To be honest with you, I'm just going in a hurry, but I noticed if I go over 1 and up 1, and then over 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 2, that follows the parent function. So this one is just y is equal to the square root of x minus 4 plus 2. Okay, so now the final solution, I'm going to have f of x is equal to these 3 pieces. So you can tell me, it doesn't really matter what order you do them in, but this first one of them, I need 2 hands, I'm sorry. And then this is going to be true. Notice this is true from -6 to 0. Sorry, I'm struggling. And there's the bell. -6 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 0. That's a 0. And then I'm going to do the next one. I have 2/3 x minus 4 when it's, so one of these should be open. It's at the same point, so I'm just going to say 0 is less than x is less than or equal to 3. Sorry, I really need my second hand to hold the paper down. Notice, typically you have 1 is equal and 1 is not. It doesn't matter which one since they have the same point. And then we'd have that last little piece of the square root of x minus 4 plus 2. And my class is about to walk in. This is valid from 4 to 8. So 4 is less than or equal to, x is less than or equal to 8. Okay. A bad video is better than no video. Do you agree with that? Anyway, go practice. Good luck.